Let me tell you something, my gorgeous Scorpio. You're actually going to be really, really excited at the beginning of this week. Do you know why you're going to be so excited? Well, let me tell you, you are literally going to have a reason for celebration here. Something is going to happen and it's going to blow you away. In the best possible way, I mean this, my gorgeous Scorpione. Something is going to happen here, and this stage of your life is actually going to make you feel really, really good about yourself, about your skills, about what you can do, and about what you can't do, and about what you most certainly should be doing at this stage of your life. My gorgeous Scorpione, you are exactly where you need to be. So what is going to happen at the beginning of this week? It's a lot to do with, like, you're literally going to have a reason for celebration, because it's about an inner harmony which is going to kick in. This is the beginning of a very important transition that you're actually going to find yourself at when it comes to one personal goal. This is to do with a personal goal, and this is why this inner alignment and inner harmony is actually going to take over, which means that now at this moment in time, this is bringing the whole new perspective into your life, but especially when it comes to what you should be paying attention to and give more of your energy to, and what you should be avoiding and cutting out, what you should cut out of your life, like literally immediately. You will realize, certain baggage that you need to move on from, because this certain baggage is right now, my gorgeous Scorpione, standing in your way. Nobody can do this for you but you. This is why this is going to be so important. But I don't need to tell you this, because your eyes are most certainly going to be open. Do you get me? Do you understand how important this is going to be? So the reason why you are going to have this celebration, it's because it's to do with something that means to you so much. It means to you so much, and it's to do with something that you were thinking about intensely lately. And it's to do with an aspect of your life where you did put a lot of your precious energy towards. So there is going to be so much which is actually going to come out of it. You see what I mean? And this is why you are gonna feel like, oh my God, I want to celebrate. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. There are so many questions which are going to be answered at this moment in time, my gorgeous Scorpione, indeed. So it's about like this celebration you will want to have, purely because it's to do with this personal goal. It's to do with a personal goal. This is so important to you. My goodness, you see, at that moment in time, you will know what to let go of, because now this in itself is bringing the whole new perspective into your life. But right now, you need to release this baggage and move on, because there is some kind of a baggage which is standing in your way. And when I say some kind of a baggage, something that makes your life so difficult, and it shouldn't, and something that has come to an end a while ago, but maybe you just you didn't feel like brave enough in order to face that aspect of your life, let alone to do something about it. But I don't blame you. I do not blame you whatsoever, because certain things in life happen when they are meant to happen. Okay, so now the time in between has been ever so important when it comes to you realizing so much about yourself and about your life, realizing so much about the certain things you wasted your time with when it comes to your past. And that in itself, it's gonna open you up so beautifully. When I say open you up right now, you are gonna be even more open-minded than you were before, because all this is going to be contributing towards you coming out of your comfort zone, my gorgeous Scorpione. And this is ever so important, especially when it comes to you needing to understand that you have to act now. You have to act now. The moment in time you understand which baggage do you need to release in order to move on. Listen to me very carefully. You need to do this immediately. Whatever this baggage is, whatever this baggage may be, my gorgeous Scorpione, because this is going to be so beneficial for you in so many different ways. Do you understand what I mean? All this is bringing a whole new perspective into your life. What exactly do you need to kind of let go of? But it's more about you releasing certain baggage and moving on. But you have to, you need to act now. You need to do something about it right now. Otherwise, it's not going to work, okay? By acting now, you are going to be unrestricted. By acting now, you are going to be in the flow. By acting now, you will realize what else needs more attention and care, which you would otherwise never realize. And you have no idea what is actually going to be highlighted here and what are you going to realize. This is so important because this divine intervention, it's about to occur. Listen to me very carefully. Divine intervention, it's about to occur. So this in itself means that you need to know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Happiness is your guiding light. You are going to be able to move back to wholeness, my gorgeous Scorpione, and you're going to realize that you have the power, okay? Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. You need to, you must, you have to stay focused. The more challenges we have before something big and major happens and takes over, the more challenges we have, the more powerful indications that you have at the same time. These challenges are your indication that how much this is actually going to change your life. So this is why you need to be strong, my gorgeous Scorpione, and you need to do what you want to do. I do know that there is going to be somebody with such a strong personality around you, like maybe a friend or a family member, somebody who you love, somebody who you understand, and somebody who gets on with you. But that particular person is gonna try to impose something on you, because like something that they think about what you are trying to do or what you are talking about. But because that person is somebody who is very powerful and somebody who has got a very strong character, very powerful energy, sometimes these people can, just like kind of do things and say things, and then we are like kind of a little bit lost because their energy is so strong. And then later when we move on, we are like, oh, I should have said this, I should have said that. Do you get what I mean? It's one of those people who have got a very powerful energy, like almost like a magical in a certain way. But then again, it takes something out of people at the time when people should be kind of responding. People are not themselves. I know that this sounds really like kind of complicated and complex and maybe annoying, but I'm just trying to explain to you that somebody with a very strong personality and very powerful energy is gonna like kind of I don't want that particular person to affect your balance with something that you know that you are doing right, and with something that should be so personal. It should not come from anybody else. This part of your life you do not go and talk to people about, you do not ask for advice or anything like that. This really needs to come from you, like a 100%. Why? Because if you do listen to somebody else, like somebody else's advice and opinion right now, you will actually do something which may become unnecessarily irreversible. So you must not do this whatsoever. And also, my gorgeous Scorpione, I'm not being funny, but at around the beginning of this week, there is a bit more going on here. There is going to be amazing opportunity which you are going to become aware of, really important opportunity. And that particular opportunity is like going to make you feel so good, because somehow you will know that this particular opportunity is ever so important when it comes to your own independence. Okay, this opportunity is ever so important when it comes to your own independence. And now that in itself, you know, you have no idea how much more is to actually, it's more to do with this opportunity, because what you're not going to realize straight away, that particular opportunity, it's also going to mark the brand new beginning, the brand new stage of your entire life, which is probably going to be one of the best things that could have ever happened to you in your entire life. So this is why, my gorgeous Scorpione, this is going to be so important indeed, okay? And also, my gorgeous Scorpione, by the time you get to the mid part of this week, okay, like by the time you get to the mid part of this week, something is going to happen very unexpected. Something unpredictable is going to happen at around the midweek. And what is going to happen, it's going to be completely unpredictable, but at the same time, it's going to kind of like, it's going to remind you of some kind of a happy memories, okay? So this unpredictable situation, which is going to happen, it's going to remind you of your memories, of happy times in your life. And now, you see, something is going to be triggered within you. And you will realize exactly what has been manipulating your life and what is manipulating your life. You're going to have some kind of confirmation here. So there is a reason that this is happening as well. You see, something unpredictable, it's going to happen, which is going to remind you of some kind of happy memories, happy time. And that in itself is going to make you realize like what exactly is like kind of affecting your life in such a way, what is like kind of like really manipulating your life. And here you're gonna become very curious about something really specific here, very curious about like you're gonna become very curious about some kind of idea here. But then again, and this idea is gonna kind of bring this thirst for knowledge, you know, at the same time, and you will want to talk about it immediately. This is going to revive you. This is going to make you feel alive again. But then again, it's to do with some kind of new project, and it's to do with like urge to create as well. It's to do with the urge to create. You're going to have this urge to create. You have to, you need to follow this urge to create, my gorgeous Scorpione, because you are at the same time, number one, making the right choice. Number two, you're doing such a wise thing. You have no idea, because this in itself is going to play such an important role when it comes to you moving on with your life, when it comes to you going forward with your life, when it comes to you releasing limiting beliefs, and when it comes to you detaching yourself, you know, and restoring control of your own life. This is why this in itself is gonna be very important. my gorgeous Scorpione, indeed. And also, you know, there is like a very kind of like somebody very close to you, maybe your partner at around the midweek, you know, maybe your partner, maybe somebody who you spend a lot of time with, but somebody very close to you. It's also going to like come up with some kind of unusual idea. And this unusual idea is like really weird. First of all, it's not going to make sense to you. But then again, as the time goes by, within the next like about couple of weeks, you know, there is something which is going to happen to you. And you're going to see something, you're going to become aware of something very interesting. And now this idea is going to start making sense. So I hope you're not going to find this idea too ridiculous. I hope you're not going to laugh about this idea, because you will see this idea is going to be like a major, you know, when it comes to what you're going to become aware of. This idea is going to start making sense. Again, it's to do with somebody very smart, very intelligent, very, very clever. I think that this person is very, very intelligent. This person is somebody who is spiritual, you know, like spiritualini, but also this person is somebody who's like very smart, very clever, very intelligent, you know, and you do know, you're aware of this. But this suggestion, what this person is going to suggest to you, you're going to find it ridiculous, like kind of, you're not going to be able to understand where that person is coming from. But when it happens to you within the next couple of weeks, you know, I told you something is going to happen, and then this is going to make sense completely, you know, and then you are, of course, going to start realizing this idea in a completely different light. But then again, you know, it's like, it's more about how to speed something up, you know. So within the next couple of weeks, you're going to have some kind of confirmation, and then this idea, it's going to start making sense as well. So it's entirely up to you whether you're going to kind of take that seriously immediately now, or in like about a couple of weeks time. It doesn't really matter whatsoever, because by the time the couple of weeks time passes, you are going to have that experience, and you are going to be able to kind of understand this from a completely different angle indeed. And also, my gorgeous Scorpioni, what else I was going to say? Yes, by the time you get to the last part of this week, okay, this is brilliant. I like it so much. Okay, brilliant. This is like to do with the reward. This is to do with a big reward. It's to do with a success, my gorgeous Scorpioni. And now it's to do with like with a reward, and you know, I can see that your hard work is slowly but surely going to start paying off here. Here you're also gonna feel extremely happy, and the next 3 months are gonna be probably one of the most interesting months of your entire life. The next 3 months you are gonna be so busy. The next 3 months you are gonna feel alive again. The next 3 months there are gonna be so many ideas, and the next 3 months you're gonna change more than you have ever changed in your entire life. You are reaching a remarkable, important aspect of your spiritual journey, my gorgeous Scorpioni, and this is all gonna be leading towards you, like very, very soon, making enormous, a giant, a massive decision. It's something which has been on your mind for absolute ages, but you are just waiting for the right moment. We're just waiting for the right time. No, baby, no. Anything that you feel so passionate about, you should just do. You should just go for it, because this is a lot to do with you making a massive, enormous change when it comes to your lifestyle in general, and it's a lot to do with your immediate environment. This is all going to lead towards you making a huge decision. But it's based on what you already knew for so long. The certain changes that you've been planning to make in your head when it comes to your immediate environment, but it's to do with like a massive change, you know. But then you're waiting for the right moment. No, baby, no. You just go for it. This is really going to revive you like never before. But the bottom line is that this is really nicely gonna, you know, it's all gonna lead towards you like kind of like being honest with yourself completely and realizing what this change is, because it's something to do, it's something that's affecting your everyday life. You know what I mean? It's something that's affecting your everyday life, because something is making you unhappy persistently. every day within your immediate environment, and it's to do with that, some big change that has been on your mind for a while, but every time you say to yourself, yeah, I need to do this, or it's not the right time, maybe money, maybe this, maybe that. No, baby, no, just make the first step, make the first move now. And also, my gorgeous Scorpione, so when I say to you that something very rewarding is going to happen, now this is going to make you feel really, really good. Your hard work is slowly but surely going to start paying off, but also at the same time it's to do with, like, you know, a challenging situation that you've been going through for the last maybe 7 or 8 months, you know, because of this. Your life has been very, very challenging. So now, you know, because of this, your life is actually going to become so much more practical, like there is no tomorrow. So this is why, my gorgeous Scorpione, this is going to be ever so important indeed. And again, you know, like, one more thing, my goodness, so many people are like connected to you this week, you know, but it's going to be brought to your attention. There is a younger person connected to you, a younger person, inexperienced person, started to go out with somebody who you just would not agree with. And it's not about you not agreeing with somebody, going out with somebody, but it's to do with a younger person, younger spirit in your life, and maybe started some kind of relationship with somebody else who's like, oh God, really dangerous and not really good for that person. That person is young spirit, beautiful spirit, gorgeous spirit, maybe a little bit naive at this stage of their life, but somebody's around them who is trying to have a relationship with that person, or trying to be their best friend. I'm not saying that that little person in your life is in some kind of a danger, but I'm telling you definitely that you wouldn't approve of this, because it's to do with what the person is doing. That other person is not a good person. It's very dark when it comes to their energy, their vibration, and maybe lots of like kind of things that that person is doing are not good, you know, in general. Like, that person is doing bad things in life, that person is maybe using some kind of substances and things like that. No, baby, no, you see what I mean? So this is something that I want you to pay attention to, because you are gonna notice how somebody is acting differently. A younger person around you is acting differently. It's gonna be distant. And it's also that person is going to be distancing themselves as well physically, and it's going to be distant in their mind as well. For the love of God, do something while you still can. Okay, my gorgeous Scorpione, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.